everyone, I'm Lauren Bolander.
And I'm Graham Rahal.
And this is Up to Speed. Well, everyone knows by now that, you're the son of a legend in his own right. What kind of pressure does that put on you?
Well, I think it always has a little bit of pressure, but St. Pete took quite a lot off because once you get your first win, people finally recognize that you're not just there because of the name and that you're there because you can win. And but of course, actually, I was listening to Al Unser Jr. just a minute ago say that until he won the Indy 500, he felt like there was a lot of pressure because everybody else in his family had won it. And it's just one of those things. Until you do win and become successful, there's always a little bit there.
Well, I guess speaking of the pressure and success and whatever, you don't actually drive for your dad. Do you think that would be good? Do you want to? Bad idea?
Yeah, at some point in my career I'd like to, but it's just one of those things where you don't plan it that way. And again, to go along with the name, I think that it's important that I make my own name and kind of step out of his shadow. And I think the only way to do that is to not drive for him. Because if I do, then I'm always there, and there's always that question, well, he's here because he's driving for his dad, and that's the easy route, that type of stuff. And for me, it was never that way. And I always felt that to drive for a team like Newman Haas Landing & Racing, obviously, they've been very, very successful, and to be part of their team is pretty cool.
Graham, the IndyCar Series is going to be heading to Edmonton this year, which is new to their schedule, but not new to you, right?
Absolutely. We went there last year in the Champ Car World Series, and obviously I've raced at Edmonton twice in Atlantic. Edmonton is a very physical circuit. It's a lot of fun, very fast. It's basically like taking an airport circuit, and then so you run on the runways, but they paved an actual track in between, so you use a bit of everything. That's a cool place, and again, it's good for the fans because being that it's an airport, it's pretty flat. You can see a lot, and it's fast. It's probably the most physical track that we go to, or that we've been to in Champ Car. I'd imagine the most physical that we'll go to this year in the IndyCar Series.
Okay, well, let's get out of the car for a little bit. We've seen your golf moves. We know they're pretty decent.
Yeah, right. The first shot you saw, I duffed it.
If you couldn't drive a race car professionally, what do you think you might like to do? Especially since you're so young.
Yeah.
You probably, you've had time to sort of think about career options and stuff.
Yeah, as a kid, it was either race car driving or golf. That was always it. And Dad always pushed golf because they make more money and it's less dangerous.
Is there anything else you do, or is it just golf when you're out of the car?
No, it's one of those things. I'm actually in the process of buying a house, so that's taken up quite a bit of time,
right,
as I'm sure we can all appreciate.
So you're buying a house right now. Does that mean in the meantime you're still living at home with folks?
I am. I actually just bought the house, so it's built, but the interior still needs to be completed. So I'm speccing that out as we speak, and then hopefully within the next month or two, I always said that I just live at home,
right,
and just suck off my parents. That was the best way to save money. But now I look at it and I'm like, I need to go out and be my own person. This is a little much.
All right, it's a complete bachelor pad?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It is awesome. I'm going to get a couple buddies move in with me, and it's going to be quite a lot of fun.
What's the best feature about the house?
Elevator.
An elevator?
That's the coolest part of it. That's the coolest part.
How many floors can this house be?
It's 4 floors, but it's like straight up. It's not one of these that's really wide or anything. But it's kind of a townhouse that goes straight up.
With an elevator.
Why not?
I don't know. Graham, is there anything you want to tell your fans?
Just keep watching, keep supporting us. Obviously, we're going through a bit of a learning curve here, but I feel pretty good about it, and of course, we're going to build momentum as the year goes on, and we're obviously looking forward to getting some more of the road circuits and hopefully getting some more wins.
All right, Graham, thanks for stopping by here.
Not a problem.
Good to
Thank
see you again. This is IndyCar.com. I'm Lauren Bolander with Graham Rahal, and you're Up to Speed.